I wholeheartedly recommend playing the Devilish Diorama and its sequel, the Devilish Diorama 2. These are custom levels in a game called Escape Simulator, and it's rated so high as well. It also feels more relevant to me as I've been writing this article about recursive games, and hopefully this article is out by the time this video is. Alright, we're in. Now, important to note, I did this in co-op originally, so this is not a blind playthrough. And again, I'm showcasing this because it's so good. It's actually so much better than the base campaign. And the inventor of this has also invented a lot of other great maps. So, let's begin. So, there's like this bit of small lore, but we actually have like 3 yottabytes of usage, which is pretty cursed. But you can see there's 3 mini rooms here. And I can open doors and see some rooms in here. Now this is clearly a very suspicious word false over here. And a laser is also over there. This is locked. But if you look in this shelf can be moved out of the way, and then I can open the door from this side, and then it's really obvious that this room is the same as this smaller room in here. So that is really cool. 3D recursion is insane, and it's shocking that it can even happen in this engine, whatever you want to call it, but you also see that there's heart and club, but with this one inverted. Let's take this butterfly room. There's an empty space for you to put it, and then you can go inside. Now, there's this number combination lock, which is very, very tempting to use this 19086 here. Well, it didn't work. But turning around, you see that there's this text. I love the use of symmetrical-ish objects because it's pretty obvious these are backwards words. But if you remember something a little bit earlier, these objects, star, desserts, dog, knits, and pool. These are something that you actually see here. Dog, pool, this is desserts, and star. And knits. And now we have the heart, but it is inverted. So we can't really place it in there. And you can see at the top, this item is called the tray emblem, which is very funny. And I'm thinking with one look at this, like, it was obvious to me that this is upside down. So we can try to do the invert, and it actually works. And it gets you a mirrored butterfly room and opens this up. So this is cool, like, the symmetrical nature of these objects are more obvious, and this is a full face. But also you see over here, the words stressed, rats, god, loop, and stink. Let's take this emblem also, because we can do this. You can do a switcheroo with the mirrored butterfly room and put this in the correct place. But don't forget these, of course. Stink, rat, god, loop. I think this is stress. Yeah. It's funny because, like, it's one of them is rats, but this does not look like rats as in multiple rats. But anyway, we do have the clubs now. So let's just go back to the regular butterfly room and put that in. Now we'll need to find the other 2, diamond and spade. Don't ask why the plural is also weird for clubs over here. Now I will say, by the way, you might be looking at this new message thing, but it's not necessary to read it. It really isn't. Let's take this cardboard box, which the diamond is literally just in there, but also there's the toy crank, which we cannot grab easily. Okay, but this toy crank, you know, if you look at around the sides here, there's actually the ability to use the crank over here and rotate the room. So that's awesome. That also, like, rotates this, but more importantly, rotates the laser. Let's put the diamond in first and see what this crank could do. This has been changed to true now. So altogether, it makes the statement that 96061 is the true code. I also like that the pattern of this is the spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds. Why did I even say it in that order? I don't use that order myself. Well, any toad, there is a lever all the way down here. So this changes the laser, actually shuts it off. It can pick up the suits room. But there's also this, which maybe it would be easier to look at from right side up. So let's crank this. The way that this crank is analog and not locked as you're moving it, it's a really satisfying escape simulator thing. So of course we got these numbers, but it seems like it's not really easy to figure out what number, like it's not the center number, but it does seem to be some number for sure. Let's try to find a way to use the suits room though. So this seemingly cannot even be opened right now. Perhaps we don't have all the suits? Or maybe we open it from here. Actually, that's kind of a good idea, but it doesn't work. Now that the suits room laser is gone, I remember trying to re-trigger this lever, but it's not working. Actually, though, this suits room has something suspicious in it. Really could have seen that earlier. Spade. Oh, but it's big, so you need to grab it from here. Well, if it'll let you. There we go. Okay, now let's switch this with the other butterfly rooms, such that I can actually put this in. Alright, so, has that modified the thing in the suits room? No, there's not a secret thing inside the big black box that's still very suspicious. Okay, let's stop trolling. The key is right here, and that's what's opened. But it seems like the key is also open the other side as well. We have 2 keys. Well, let's see if any of these open the door to the outside. Of course. But can I put it in the smaller one? Yes. But we aren't out of the woods at all. Because we have just gone into an even higher scale copy. Now, looking at this whole thing, like, you kind of want to go around the edges because, if you remember, there was that question mark that we seemingly couldn't access. But we're not allowed to go there. But, to deal with that, you can rotate this to the other side, and now the question mark is available for you to mess with. And thankfully, you can apparently reuse the key as much as you want. Now, a laser orb. Now, you recognize something about this laser orb? It belongs specifically somewhere, because we have one eye of this and it looks almost the same. You fill that in, and now this happens. And not only is it a laser, but the laser goes in the mini version. And so this is like, this feels like such a mind screw. This laser that you see is stopping here. Well, it's still not exact, but like the point is it's going through this window and causing this laser to appear, and it's hitting the 7 of this. So this will be 7. But we're gonna need to do this for every one of the rotations. So now this is targeting the 4. Let's do the 4. Rotate again. This is targeting 15. So, there we go. And finally, this is hitting the 9. So, diorama room. But wait a minute. What's a diorama room? That's the same room. It seems to look like the same room that we are originally in. So, ZRAM usage, 213 yottabytes, over 198 yottabytes, 2 parallel universes, infinite parallel series detected. This is so absurd, and like... Butterfly. And there it is! That was the Devilish Diorama. Its peak. Alright, obviously we must play the sequel. The Devilish Diorama 2 Quantum Quandary. Hey, wait, this isn't the diorama. Grottos and gargoyles. And apparently we live in a black box.
New messages. To play back your messages, press 1.
Reminder, fixed bathroom light.
Hey, bud. I saw the news. I'm so glad they finally got you out of that experiment. I hope your recovery is going well. It's good to have you back. Looking forward to seeing you on Monday.
Hey, wait a minute.
You have new messages. To play back your messages, press 1.
Hey, bud. I saw the news. I'm so glad they finally got you out of that experiment. It's good to have
It's the
you
same
back.
message.
Looking forward to seeing you on Monday.
Oh dear. Guess we're not out of the experiment yet, huh? Immediately recursive painting. So we can open the door from this side and also not that side. So we are confronted with an infinite passage here. This is almost surreal, but we can move this out of the way. This gets over here, but we're gonna need to find some way out of this. Oh man. So there's this thing, this electricity thing here. Oh, this clock door can be opened. Well, that hasn't gotten me anywhere. Perhaps one of these places is not like the rest? Or perhaps something is hidden on one of the sides of the shelves? The backside, power required. You can see the door through the sides of the room and also here. That is just great. Hey, say, where is that power thing? Can we reach it from here? We can open the lid. We pull the lever. Oh my god, it's so small. Okay, that's perfect. Because of course, now we are going to move the shelf back. Emon OS system, recovery tool. One recovery image found, restore from system snapshot. Okay. I cannot open any of these doors. How about manually? Here? Okay. Oh no. 9999 new messages.
You have 9.
You are not safe. You never walk on. Be careful who you trust. Oh my god, it's all destroyed. Oh my god. Okay, this laser thing is... Oh, it's kind of working. You can see this room inside this room. That's great. Can we pick up any of these tiles? Not even. There's an old key. 38? I don't remember it being 38, but apparently this was always here. Oh, reboot simulation. Oh, wait, I wasn't even quite done with this room, but alright. I'm sure that hints and report issue buttons were totally here. This is a 3x3 grid. And there's the recursion bit over here as well.
Have new messages.
Even in surreal recursion diorama land, we can't escape constant notifications. So, there's a club's emblem here. Can I open this door? Not exactly. What is X-byte? Exabytes? Is that what it is? Isn't it surreal these numbers could potentially be real someday with the trajectory of technology? We have this mega lever. What's leaving leaves doing here? Well, anyway. We can just find the right angle to hit this lever from. Maybe there's something there. But also there's this latch. Okay, I can open this window. Getting a little Pikachu of what's inside there. It just feels so weird that you have to manage all these small angles here. And this wall jutting out is quite suspicious. It doesn't quite seem like there's anything but this entry room, although there is a lever there. Oh, there's a cowboy room here. What is a cowboy room? Anyway. Wanted, dead or alive. Can we get this out of here? Wait, I can probably crouch under that, can't I?
You gotta ask yourself one thing. Do you feel lucky, punk?
Turns out crouching wasn't even relevant. Okay, I can't. Okay, T-bar handle. Also, quite a suspicious
Howdy, partner.
pull string there. It doesn't really reach, though. So what's this T-bar handle for? Uh-huh. Well, we activated the laser in this one, so when I do this, the laser also comes out of this one, and now I can pull this. Okay. Hi. I got another bullseye on this. It's a little bit too far away to reach. Anything in here? Nope. The decoration might be a little bit suspicious. Can I take this? There's an eye symbol here. So if I look at it from... Well, I don't know if you can do that. But we do have a peek into this area, and if I crouch, I can see the circle in a diamond. So, whoops. So we can have a circle and a diamond, and there was also a dot. Okay, hello. You're using a butterfly room as a hat. This is a much more real butterfly room, though. Aw, no pornography. So, this... Well, it's weird that the height is enough to hit the butterfly, but besides that, there's another butterfly room. Well, it seems like we need to look through once again. Well, there's a lever. I can't reach the lever even though I'm much smaller this time around. But there's a lever here that opened it up from the top. So now I can see that there is a little 2 sign here. So I just need to make this 2. There we go. I don't really know what that did. Oh my god! Hi, butterfly. It's weird to think that you're kind of like an ant with wings on. It makes you seem less like a glorious and special being. You really did good PR there, butterfly. Anyway, can you invert these somehow? Does it mean anything if this is up here? Because I don't remember what these would really do. I guess there's this. There's a pattern, of course. You see it from the back. Okay, so you want to go from the center, then up, right, left. There we go. Okay, there's the key room. That's really big. But you know what? Let's just put these in right now, and we can maybe find the diamond later. Stealing the diamond. So how do I open the top? Maybe I missed a way to get, maybe it's in here? But I need to get that target. It probably means, like, taking the cowboy room and putting it on the place where the butterfly head used to be. Excellent. And do I pull it from the small side? Yes. There you go. Now that we have this diamond room, let's replace this with the diamond room. Set scale factor. Oh my god, this was amazing. So you have this normal room here. A, B, and this you can't access. This you can't access. This you can't access. But oh my god, there's also a 1/3. So on 3x, there should be something that I can actually do now. This freaking lever looks so ridiculous. There's a game called Stretch Master. I don't know if the devs are going to sponsor me for this, but it does seem like the next really special world-bending game. And this is an expansion on what used to be a short-itch game. I'm really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, the stretchiness of this is giving me some reminders of that. And then we could also reduce it to 1/3. And now this keycard is accessible, like, just by grabbing it. Just stick your hand through and grab Gate's keycard A. Oh my god, that looks ridiculous. Now, do we have B? Gate A is locked. I guess I'll put it there. There we go, now it's unlocked. Freaking Steam trailers playing! Okay, so we set it on 3x. And A was removed, but B isn't. So it's removed the odd-numbered pins, and I can just walk through it. Freaking gate keycard B is overstretched. And it still works. Amazing. What did it even do for us? Okay, I can't enter. What? Wait. Oh my god, wait. I bet on a normal scale factor, we couldn't even access that because it's too far. Alright, 9x. Let's go. SNEX 9x. But I did not even click it properly. So now the walk is completely insane. Is there some Easter egg if you choose to walk? Well, look at this. I can now fit through the slight gap here due to the 9x. It's broken. Okay, but what's this? Oh, is that missing a piece? Well, let's just put it in where it belongs. Oh, okay. That's probably open the top. Yes, yes. Now you can grab the key. Grab the key, please. There you go. And there was the outside of one of these. Oh, come on. Maybe we can get to the outside of the... Thank you that the keys can be reused like that. And now I see one of these. I can walk around the outside, but I can't really fit through. What? There's a lever on this? Okay. Okay, but like there was clearly something with this, right? When did this appear? Was that always there, or am I losing my mind? Oh. Alright, now we're going to walk all the way to the other end of the hallway. You can't even mess with the lever. Alright, I guess I'm just crazy. Well, can you bring objects through? There's no way it will let you. It wouldn't... I don't think it... This is real. It's not. But okay, this cowboy room is really important. Okay, because this door is now open. This is a valid path, for sure. And now I can operate this lever. Let's move the entire structure down. Diorama slot inaccessible. Oh, it's because they would move the cowboy one. Wait, it's move it to the floor. Have these slight... These have existed so you can't get through. And there's only one path to walk.
You have new messages.
There's also this side is also so cool. I don't think it would get you anywhere. Like I don't know if this map has secrets or anything like that. But there would be tons of places to hide a thing like that. The nightmare is finally over. It'll be good to finally see you face to face again. See you on the other side. Computer room. See you around, Doc.
Hey, bud. I saw the news. I'm so glad they finally got you out of that experiment.
Alright. And yeah, there it is. That was so good. Grottos and Gargoyles is gonna be a real map. But also, Devilish Diorama 3 is planned. Broken Butterfly. I think this sequel is so cool. Like, the way that you thought Diorama 1 was like a complete experience, and this does something completely new with all the parts. It's really good. I also find it seems like, despite how many ratings it only has like 8 discussion topics, and no one knows about this. This is incredibly good art. These maps were both released in 2022, but the creator's still updating and responding to comments. So maybe this video gets bigger, we'll see a Devilish Diorama 3. That's making stuff. Anyway, that can't actually happen, right? Anyway, bye.